So this is why you're not getting anywhere in life. Number one, you keep starting and quitting. I find that a lot of people have unrealistic expectations. They usually think that they're going to, well, let me put it to you this way. Most people overestimate what they can achieve in 1 year and underestimate what they can achieve in 5 years. Most people think that it only takes a certain amount of effort when in reality it takes 10 times that effort to get half the results that they thought they would get. A great book by Grant Cardone called The 10X Rule will teach you how to think properly. That way you can actually get what you want. But you need to make sure you can count the cost of what it's going to take to get there before you even start. Unless you do that, you're going to quit like constantly. You're going to do something for a month, 2 months maybe, and then quit. And then do that for the rest of your life until you die. And then nobody's going to remember your name. There's a movie called Troy, and I remember this scene that really stood out to me was a kid when Troy or Achilles was going to fight the big bald guy, and a kid came up to him and said, "I wouldn't want to fight him." And then Achilles said to the kid, "And that's why no one will remember your name." So if you're going to do something, go all the way with it, unless you want to in the rot in irrelevance. Let's put it that way. You're going to be so irrelevant. Your whole bloodline just going to be forgotten just because you don't want to commit. If you're going to commit, do it all the way, like I said, and count the cost. Assume it's going to take 10 times the effort to get half the results. It may not be like that, but if you can frame your mindset into doing that, then you're going to see success, guaranteed. I never seen someone try as hard as they possibly can for 10 years and not get what they want. There's no way. If you're putting in that much work, you're going to see success. Enough success to make you want to keep doing it too. So here's a perfect example. I was doing a cut and I already made up in my mind that as long as it's ethical and moral, I'm going to do whatever it takes to lose 30 pounds. I lost 35 pounds, but in 16 weeks. So it got to the point where I was doing upwards of 30,000 steps a day. And this is coming from a person who's getting 2 to 3,000 a day on a regular basis. My shoes are worn out. Actually, I have my shoes on right now. I can show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I doubt it. But the inside of that sole is worn out completely. I had to get new soles because I walk so much. So tell yourself the honest truth. Are you willing to do what it takes? And if you are willing to do what it takes, then congratulations, you're ahead of 99% of the population. So that's number one. You need to be able to commit and actually get it done. Number two is you got to actually, like I said earlier, I'm going to put this in a separate category, but number two is you got to count the costs. So I'm going to give you guys realistic examples that you can actually use and implement. So when it comes to your income, if you think that you're going to become a millionaire, understand that it's statistically almost impossible. It's not impossible. I'm just saying statistically, being that we're going to use numbers to actually extrapolate this out over the course of 5, 10, 20, 30 years. Just keep in mind that that's what it's going to take. You've never seen, so you got to choose a career choice or a skill set that's actually going to get you there. Some of you guys are just in the wrong vehicle. You're trying to get from New Jersey to California in a 1920 what do you call it? Oldsmobile. You're trying to get there on a bicycle, and you're never going to get there. You're going to die before you get there. So you need to choose the right vehicle. Make sure that you choose the right vehicle. So it could be sales. Sales is a great way. You can get really good at sales really fast. So a book by Grant Cardone called, oh my goodness, what was it? It's like he gives you like 4 or 500 ways to close a deal. Just you know what it's called? Do you remember? Anyway, yeah, let's just say oh, there we go. That's it right there. The Closer Survival Guide. It's a great book. It's a short read. It's straight to the point. It's going to teach you how to close deals, regardless of whether there's multiple people involved in the deal, whether it's just one on one, whether you got to talk to a parent to close a deal for the child. It'll walk you through all of them. It's actually been banned in some countries because of how direct and ruthless it is. I still recommend you guys get it. That's a great one right there. Obviously, a CEO type position, C-suite jobs are going to get you there as well. That obviously takes a fairly long time unless you have like someone that you know that can get you the position a lot faster. Though that's very unlikely. If you're like me, you literally had no one help you and you had to like develop it over time. The fastest way you can make that money is in sales, in my opinion. C-suite jobs, you can even get there just by investing. Just know that each one of these categories are going to um, some are going to be faster and some are going to be slower. I'm not saying faster is better because faster means that you have to sacrifice other things to get there. And I'm not saying slower is better because some of you guys might die tomorrow and it's all over. So you have to make that decision for yourself and evaluate your pain tolerance, your risk tolerance, and walk through that process yourself. So that's why a lot of you guys are not going to see success because one is you're choosing a vehicle that's not going to get you there. You're never going to get there. You know, being an Uber driver, just I'm not saying Uber driver is bad. Then that's a great choice. It's just if you're trying to become like really wealthy, I'm not even saying I'm that wealthy. All I'm saying is if you want to be like a multimillionaire in your 30s, 40s, or even early 50s, then you need to choose the right vehicle. If you don't, then you're going to be spinning your wheels. Another thing is, like I said in the beginning, number one is you got to stop starting and quitting. If you're going to do something, expect that it's going to take 10 years. Just do it that way. And then expect that you have to do 10 times the effort to get there. So, with this channel is a perfect example. I work in fitness sales. So, I basically close deals on the phone for my own product. And that's how I've been able to have a great life, move from New Jersey to Texas, do well for myself, have an amazing family. But with this program, for example, this perfect man program that I'm building now, I understand that it's going to take me close to 10 years. I've already accepted that and I've already counted the cost of what it's going to require mentally, physically, and financially to make it successful over the course of 10 years. Look at me now. It's what time is it? It's 9 p.m. And maybe that's not late for some of you guys, but it is for me. And I'm out here doing a video on my cell phone because I made the decision that I'm going to post a video every single day for the next 10 years. May I fail? Maybe. Is it likely? No, it's not likely that I'm going to fail because I've done this. I know I know what's going to be required to win. And I'm going to do whatever it takes as long as I don't die in the process or compromise my morals. I'm going to do everything else. So that's what I'm willing to do. Now you have to ask yourself, how do you beat someone like me who's willing to do that? Meanwhile, you're watching this video right now, eating Cheetos, and you probably have me in the background as you're playing video games. But you say that you want something, but your actions are not proving it. You need to be able to do whatever it takes. You need to work 10 times harder than me. And guess what? There are people that work harder than me too. I know people that work harder than me. But I'm trying to push that capacity. I'm trying to push my capacity to the highest that I can get it to. It's very unlikely that I'll be another Mark Zuckerberg or Gary Vaynerchuk or, anybody else. I might, statistically, it's very unlikely, but I'm trying to be the best that I can be. And sure, I'll use them as metrics for my work capacity, but some things come natural to other people better than others. I can't control that. I can't control whether people like the way I look. I can't control if people like the way I talk. I don't know. I can't really control that. I know one thing that I can control, and that's my work output. If I can keep pushing that work output, then that increases the probability that I'll become successful in whatever I do. Nothing's a guarantee. Everything is life is about probabilities. So you need to put yourself in a position to have as much of the positive probabilities as possible. Life is numbers, and you need to fall in love with numbers if you want to be successful. Other than that, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Like I said, join the Perfect Man program by clicking the link down below. It's free for the first 50. It's going to fill up fast, so don't wait. Don't procrastinate. Procrastination is the grave in which opportunity is buried. So don't wait. Click the link down below, join, and I'll see you guys on the inside. Bye.